playing Red Dead 2 together for a while, and then she lost interest in it, and I couldn't get her to come in and hang out and play with me, and so
the racing channel.
I had to finish it on my own.
As you know, something down here in Louisiana, where I'm racing at, that the track is gone by somebody else's rule book, and tell me how crazy that is, Taz.
Really? I don't know what's going on with me, Starlink right now. I think the Starlink's northern exposure's messed up, so it's not very happy about that. Once I started playing without Savannah there, she got pissed, dude, when she figured out that I was playing without her. But she like
1 times 1 x 1 times 1.
You're hitting on her channel, but she ended the live after I told her.
Johnny B.
I don't know if she fixed
Saying
it.
having all the money and items through cheats took away the value. It left me with nothing to earn or accomplish.
Right.
Taz. Yeah, we're all under one promoter up here in Colorado.
It got kind of tedious for me, man. So I just did the story and
Camera
blasted
and
through the
mails.
story after a while.
Thank you, Kenwood.
No problem, man. And the side missions and stuff like that got really tedious. And so after a while, I just blasted through the story mode and finished the story without doing anything else.
Brendan H7. Taz, what part of Colorado? Taz. IMCA. 1 times 1 x 1 times 1. I don't know why my family wanted to move to Alaska. Now I can't even sleep because of the bearable cold.
Oh, man. Should we come down to Phoenix, man? It's unbearably
Johnny
hot.
B. I like to track and hunt the legendary animals. Taz. I actually live just outside of Colorado Springs. Editor Maynax. Drive off the side. country do you think I'm from?
I don't know, man. The USA?
Taz. I wake up every morning and look at Pikes Peak, or as everybody calls it, America's mountains. Any rest stops along the way?
There is, but I'm not gonna rest or nothing. I don't have
One
time to get
times
there.
one x 1 times 1. No, Venezuela.
Oh, that's nice,
Brendan
man.
H7. Yeah, they did the race on Pikes Peak, right?
It's nice to hear you got out of Venezuela. I wouldn't want to live in Venezuela with
Johnny
what they're
B.
doing down there.
Timmy, I'll tell her. Lovely Blue is my wife.
Oh, damn. When did you guys get married?
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. So that means I can speak Spanish, but I can't.
All right.
Roberto Flores. What are you transporting?
So,
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. I also learned how to speak Russian.
all right, cool, man.
Brendan H7. He should be transporting paint. Stuff would be nicely mixed with these roads.
Right.
Roberto Flores. Sopa. Like detergent.
Yeah, man, yeah. So,
Roberto Flores. Soap like detergent.
yeah, man.
Johnny B. LOL, we got married in the summer of 2015 under the Louisiana stars. Marvin Chap. What happened?
I don't know, man. You must not have been holding that plug tight enough because I think you unplugged it and it killed the stream. But no, we just lost service for a second.
Taz. We actually have the Pikes Peak hill climb coming up mid-June. Roberto Flores. What's the farthest you've driven? Lil Pate Productions.
I've driven from California to New York a bunch
What
of
truck
times.
you driving there, sir?
A Volvo.
Marvin Chap. LOL. Tan Filipino. I live on the Philippines and when I'm born I can speak English. I DK how the gel I know how.
Weird.
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. I was born in 2015.
Oh, man.
Marvin Chap. I can't do everything.
No, it lost service, and the streaming app freaked out and ended the live stream for some reason.
Roberto Flores. Damn, Cali to New York. What is that like? 3 to 4 days.
3.5 days.
Joel Contreras. Keep the good work up, brother.
All right, will do, man. Thanks.
Lil Pate Productions. That looks like one comfortable ride, not gonna lie.
Oh, you should have seen earlier, dude. It got
1
really
times
bumpy.
1 x 1 times 1. What time is it there?
Hey, it's about to be 3 a.m. in a couple minutes.
Roberto Flores. What is one trick you do to keep stay awake?
I have YouTube live chat going. That helps a lot. But I get a lot of sleep
Tan
and I have
Filipino.
coffee.
Dang. 1 times 1 x 1 times 1. This unbearable code. Roberto Flores. You sleeping during the day too?
Yeah, I sleep during the day and I drive all night. Just gotta get plenty of sleep, man. Gotta force yourself to sleep. Have a big old cup of coffee. Drink lots of water. Gotta eat light meals. Time them out right. so you're
J-Boy.
not-
GM Kenwood.
Hey, J-Boy, how you doing, man? Good morning.
18 hours. I heard. Brendan H7. I like Red Bull instead of coffee, but not an everyday thing. 1 times
All right.
1 x 1 times 1. Here in Alaska, it's already daytime.
I bet it is.
Roberto Flores. What is the strangest thing you've transported? Brendan H7. She said Red Bull weird.
The strangest thing.
David and dogs. Where at in Alaska?
I don't know, man. I've never transported
Marvin
anything
Chad.
that weird.
Can you like ice cream?
Sometimes. One time I had a whole trailer full of something called boxed offal from a meatpacking plant.
J Boy. Hello, Mr. Roberto. Hello, my amigo.
It sounds pretty bad. I don't know what it was, man. It's all the odds and ends that they can't make any meat out of, I guess. And it went to a sausage factory in Los Angeles.
Tan Pilipino. This is kind of weird. Philippines is Manring, and there is night. David
Right.
and dogs. I live between Top JCT and Chickenalanga.
That's cool, man.
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. I live near the Nowhere Bridge because that was an unfinished. Brendan H7. Maybe a buttered sausage factory.
Maybe.
Roberto Flores. That road reminds me of driving from San Diego to LA. There a long stretch like that by San Clemente.
Oh, yeah, going down past the ocean. Past Camp Pendleton.
J-Boy. Buttered sausage is crazy and wild LOL. Grace Logistics. Good morning. Are you a company driver or owner-operator?
I drive for a company. Welcome in.
Envy. TTS chat is cool as hell, gang. Tan
Thanks,
Filipino. What is your job? Marvin Chat. Ice cream is good to relax one to sleep.
Right. I'm a truck driver. I drive this truck
J-Boy.
professionally.
Where say in the other crew and all must be sleeping in.
Yeah, it must be busy.
Sub 2 from Sydney, Australia.
All right, welcome in.
Roberto Flores.
Good
Yeah, it's dark like that, and one side is the ocean and the other is a huge hill, and it's dark. KKK. I've passed through there many times since I have a girlfriend in Escondido, and I like in LA.
All right.
Tan Filipino. Kenwood, what is your job?
I'm a truck driver. I drive this truck
David and dogs.
professionally.
The best load for owner-operator is a portable car lot. Envy. Have you ever had to drive through Oklahoma?
Oh, yeah, tons of times, man. Drove to Oklahoma a lot. Man, why is this thing so dark?
actually true, but based of states I've been to, I see way more trucks in Oklahoma. Brendan H7.
Yeah,
There are
maybe.
famous stories in America of ghost girls, like getting rides to school dances and disappearing. Roberto Flores. There's a saying that those who pick her up get into accidents, and it's usually a woman in a white gown with long dark hair. J. Boyd.
Tell him
Oh, that
Large
was
Marge
weird
sent
comment,
ya.
but anyway, move alone from David LOL. David and dogs. With everything going on in America, it sure seems like a purge is coming on.
Yeah, all right. Well, they got a Taco Bell out in the middle of nowhere now. That's wild.
J. Boyd. WT. Imagine getting an ejecto seat like in Fast and Furious and send the lady out flying. Marvin Chap. She has a white dog and a dwarf.
Right? I'll keep an eye out for this white dog.
Tan
dwarf,
Filipino.
dog and lady.
Let me do my homework. You'll be away from my PC for 8 minutes.
All right. Cool.
Steve Young. What happened with the last live?
It just ended, man. I don't know what. It lost service, and the streaming app freaked out and ended it.
J. Boyd. Sup, Steve? Motocross BK. Show some love for trucking and smash that like, y'all.
Right? We need to get our legs back up since the last one ended. We only got 73 miles left.
Marvin Chap. 2 burritos.
All right.
Steve Young. Hi, Jay. Roberto Flores. How much to fill up the tanks? David and dogs. I like the name Kenwood. My first Stro I bought in the 70s was a Kenwood.
All right.
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. What's better, Cheetos or Doritos?
What kind of burrito do you want,
Brendan
Marvin?
H7. I heard of a story of a creepy minotaur being seen near Shiprock, New Mexico.
What? Can't choose between Doritos or Cheetos, man. They're like the same thing. They're on the same
Boy.
tier,
Both if hungry as F. Karen.
right?
Marvin Chap. Any.
All right. Well, I'll pick some Taco Bell up on my way back down. I don't know if they're going to be open, though.
Brendan H7. Yeah, it actually sounded credible. Roberto Flores. Have you ever seen anything paranormal on the road?
No.
Marvin Chap. Beef and cheeses.
All right.
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. There's a legend of Venezuela. In this legend says if you heard someone's name being called, is death calling them. David and dogs. Have you ever seen the New Jersey Dirt Devil?
Nope. No. The thing about paranormal stuff is that you don't really know it's paranormal when you see it. And I'm driving past everything so fast. If there was something paranormal, I would just get a glimpse at it and wonder to myself, what was that? And then probably never think about it again.
J. Boy. That's only Taco Bell on the highway. I know that place gets robbed daily.
Right. Yeah, if I saw something paranormal, I'd probably just be like, whoa, what was that? I don't know. And then just never think about it ever again. So maybe I have, and just didn't really care enough to remember.
J. Boy. Where we headed to Mr. Ken?
Going to Las
Brendan
Vegas.
H7. You could see a UFO. I saw one in Colorado last year in the San Luis Valley. weird thing I think of.
All right.
Marvin Chap. I heard Custer last stand where that battle was. Creepy. One
All right.
times one x 1 times 1. And that also happens to your name if you hear your name being called its death.
Oh,
Andrew
no.
Tate. Can you crash into something for fun?
I gotta save up that fun crash, man. We gotta wait till we get a really good opportunity for something good to crash into, so we don't waste it. I can only do it once.
J-Boy. Whoop whoop money money Vegas here we come.
Yeah, man.
Brendan H7. Remember the Alamo.
Right? You ever been to the basement of the Alamo?
Roberto Flores. Maybe seeing paranormal things on the road is part of being tired and driving.
Maybe.
Andrew Tate. Crash into the back of that car coming up.
He's pulling
Bring
away
that
from me,
thing.
man.
Let's go, Brandon. Brendan H7. I don't think so, but I did go once. J-Boy. Andrew, that's annoying now, lol. 1 times 1 x 1 times 1. You can crash into something because if you crash into something you might die. Marvin Chap. That wasn't UFO, it was US Air Force new jets. Out of this world. David and Dogs. Well, with everything that I can do, I guess I will get hammered with Bigfoot. He gets me when he's hammered.
Right?
Andrew Tate. J-Boy has no sense of adventure. Roberto Flores. Thank you for being polite and answering all the comments. Brendan H7.
It's alright, man.
Thank you, Taz. Ozzy Baywatch. Thunderdome and Andrew Taka. Night God. Ozzy Baywatch enters the Thunderdome against Andrew Taka, and Ozzy Baywatch easily wins by slip and fall.
Oh,
Joseph
man.
Wallace. Praise the Lord.
Andrew Tate has not put on his non-slip shoes for work. Praise the Lord. All right. Will do, man.
Marvin Chap. Shiny side up, rubber side down at all times.
Right? Kyoto King,
William
mayo and
Jones.
mustard.
I think Jim Bowie was one of the few left alive at the end of the battle. He surrendered. The Mexican commander wouldn't accept and had him shot.
Oh, wow.
Roberto Flores. I've heard Tacos El Gordo in Las Vegas is good. Never heard of them.
No, man, no.
1 times 1 x 1 times 1. This is how to say when a car is following you. If you think it's a car is following you, just make the U-turn 4 times to make like a circle. If they're still behind you, they're following you. J-Boy. Ken is not just going crash for no damn reason. That's his job. It's not funny. Brendan H7. Marvin. The UFO was nuts. There was a blue ball on the bottom, silent. And the blue energy ball looked like the AT&T logo. It split into 2 balls and went in a V shape, and then back to 1 ball. Marvin Chess.
Some epic blue
JB
balls.
owes me money. Roberto Flores. Bumpy Road.
Yeah, man. This is a bumpy
Joseph
one.
Wallace. I think aliens are interdimensional demons. Very dangerous. Ozzy Baywatch. Thunderdome at J-Boy. Night God. Ozzy Baywatch enters the Thunderdome against J-Boy, and Ozzy Baywatch loses by dismount.
Oh,
Brendan
man.
H7. Ha ha ha, Kenwood.
Oh, you guys heard that? Dang it, man. That's the second time I've said you guys can hear that well. Last time I said 4 doors, more whores. I thought I said it quiet enough to where y'all couldn't hear it.
Steve Young. Just be thankful we aren't riding in a
department can't keep the roads nice.
Brendan H7. It really did look like the AT&T logo.
Oh, man.
Roberto Flores. Why do some semis have many lights on their trailer and other don't? Is that
Decoration.
something you as a driver and Marvin Chet?
Yeah.
You know I am still back here. Watch the bumps.
Oh,
It's
I
good I
can't,
am
dude.
sitting on my hard hat.
I can't dodge them. Can't dodge them all, man. It's gonna be a rougher ride if I'm swerving around trying to dodge every bump.
David and dogs. The only difference between a person and a German Shepherd is my German Shepherd will never leave me like people have, so will keep the dog. Steve Young. They are scared of the dark. Roberto Flores. Is that a 19 speed or automatic?
It's a 28 speed, and I have
UFO.
18 turbos.
Jaguga did it Egyptian.
No, it's automatic. I'm sorry,
Marvin
man.
Chad. Dog G. Brendan H7. I believe that for a German Shepherd, all the other dogs seem to want to run out the front door as soon as it's open. Roberto Flores. What are floating gears?
I don't float gears because it's automatic. But when you float a gear, it's when you shift out
Steve Young.
without using the clutch,
With a poor man's Jeep brake.
right?
J-Boy. Roberto, you trucker as well. Marvin Chad. Automatic Ken.
Yeah, it's an automatic. It's not a big deal, man. I drive in the city so much, I'm kind of glad I have it as an automatic. Get stuck in traffic quite a bit in this gig. It's where I mainly go. I mainly go to Southern California
UFO.
and
This
Phoenix.
is actually a great idea for long nights on the road.
Yeah, man.
J-Boy. Floating gears is wear and tear on the engine and transmission. Roberto Flores. Nope, not a trucker, but I've seen many videos about truck drivers. Marvin Chad. Easy driving is okay.
Yeah,
Brendan H7.
it's like
The
mindless
UFO
driving.
arrived. They heard me talking about them.
Oh, it's the mothership. There it is.
Tan Pelipano. What? Tan Pelipano. NBM.
All right. Yeah, this is like mindless driving, man. Like I hit the go pedal and the slow down pedal, and I set the engine brake to what speed I want it to start braking at.
J-Boy. hospitals and landing areas from above easily. Roberto Flores. Whatever is the safest. Tan Pilipano. Man, the route is dark.
Yeah, it's a dark road right here.
Steve Young.
Well, it's...
I used to drive truck and ended up trying off-road driving and been off work ever since then.
Okay.
Right arm brachial plexus and frontal lobe damage, but been all over the lower 48 many times.
Dang.
Brendan H7. The other things I heard is that it is leafy, like light Wi-Fi. Brendan H7. Internet by light. Taz. Okay, I know the way you're going in Kenwood. Yeah, show us Fremont Street.
All right.
Roberto Flores. Can you also drive a manual?
Yeah, I can drive a
Marvin
manual.
Chad. Big Road.
All of my cars are manual transmissions. I've driven a manual truck. I had to pass my my driving test in a manual transmission in a semi truck. But it seemed like I got my license and then never drove a manual truck ever again. But it wouldn't take much to get it down.
Brendan H7. Haha UFO. Steve Young. Lebanon, Indiana is the last place I ever drove truck in.
Oh, shoot.
Marvin
Man.
Chad. Someone gonna tea. Tan Pilipano. What is your JDM car?
I already got it, man. It's a Honda Element.
Roberto Flores. Do you have a fast car?
No.
You know how us guys all want one LOL.
No, I don't have any fast cars. I like slow
William
cars.
Jones. Double clutch with a high and low.
Right? Well, I didn't drive an 18 speed. I drove a 10 speed for school.
Roberto Flores. Honda Element, those will never break.
Right?
Terry C. Good morning.
Hey, Terry. Yeah, it's a 5-speed Honda Element with all-wheel drive. It's a pretty reliable little car, man. It's slow though. That thing is slow as heck.
Marvin Chad. Someone is gonna steal the catwalk and plug through the ghetto.
Right? Alright, we'll go past Fremont Street. Like, safety-wise, it's a toss-up.
Brendan H7. That is a good vehicle. I bet with a 5-speed it is rare. Steve
A
Young.
little bit, that's what I heard.
Clutch is only for stopping, and starting the rest is just synchronized. Terry C. I'm in Pennsylvania getting ready to make 2 deliveries, then head to West Virginia.
Alright, cool, man.
Roberto Flores. I have a Honda CR-V and it has 200k miles and it runs like a dream still. It was also made in Japan.
That's cool.
Taz. Marvin, you're back there to protect it.
Right. If someone comes up to steal the plug, just ask them nicely not to. If you would, please. See these dang curves coming out. of going to
6:24
California.
a.m. Eastern Time.
Alright, let's get in the left lane for the next 3 miles. Because the sign told us to.
J-Boy. 5 a.m. Central Time Zone. Marvin Chad. Kenworth 18 speed was so fun for me.
Yeah, it'd be nice to drive one of those cool trucks one time, like a W900 or a 379 or something. But I wouldn't want to do this gig in
Steve
one.
Young. Right on J. Tan Filipino. What is your fear on a public route?
Well,
Marvin Chad.
I don't have any
J.
fears. I'm not thinking about the things I'm afraid of. I'm just trying to go down the road and
Roberto Flores. Have you guys ever seen Over the Top? It's with Sylvester Stallone and he arm wrestles and drives a truck the whole movie almost. It's a fun dad and son movie to watch.
all right. I've seen parts of it.
J-Boy. It would be cool if they redesigned the Elements since did all the other Honda lineup. J-Boy. I seen yesterday.
That's cool, man.
Plate. Kenwood, hello, I am seeing you from YK London.
All right, cool. Welcome in.
Marvin Chad. Ghetto zombies gonna steal the blinkers. Baby.
Right. We're just gonna go past Fremont Street. It's a toss up, man, because the ramp for the 15
Kenwood
interchange.
is a good enough driver. He shouldn't have any worries while he's on the road.
Yeah,
William
he's,
Jones. Sometimes I drive a 5-ton Ford truck that's got no brakes.
Oh,
Gets
dang.
exciting coming downhill after it's rained. No tarmac, just mud. Brendan H7. What would be cool is if all these car companies actually produced what they build for concept cars. J-Boy. Mr. William. UFO. I hope I get to see the world-famous American fence zombos. Plate. How do you think Ken please focus on the road? Brendan H7.
I'm focused on the road, man.
They won't sell us a decent pickup truck for under 55. Blinkers just like in Batman, when they stole the parts from the Batmobile. William Jones. JB. J-Boy. What's up, buddy? Old fart Willem. Marvin Chad. Davey, I don't know about this. Doomer 37. This is quite a turn.
Sure is. Turning and burning.
Plate. Ken is the real driver.
Yeah, I'm driving. Just cruising down the road, man. It's not a
Roberto
big deal.
Flores. What's your speed? Steve Young.
64
I enjoy riding the
miles an
Kenwood
hour.
709. Just met him here on YouTube, but he's a cool guy.
All right, thanks, dude.
Brendan H7. At UFO, haha man, that would be cool.
buddy. I'm back now. I just got a phone call is all.
Boring bean. Hi, folks.
What's going on, Sarah?
No problem, yeah. Someone told us he was on the phone call, no worries.
Oh, okay.
Jimmer
Shoot.
37. Yeah, no worries. I'm just sitting here admiring your driving.
All right.
Marvin Chat. Mom said no ghetto. Roberto
I
Flores.
know.
What's the miles per gallon on a semi?
Right now I'm getting 8.8.
Hello, Boring Bean. Caroline Slockbauer. Watching from Brea, California. Nice driving. It's cool. Love and prayers.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
TKM Hilton. You passed the way station. Turn around.
What?
Steve
The
Young.
way station was like
We're
70
just
miles
glad
ago.
you couldn't hear the crap we were all talking about you.
I know, right?
TKM Hilton. LOL. Roberto Flores. How often do you need to stop at the wait station?
Oh, sometimes it's every day. Sometimes I go past wait stations every day and get pulled in.
Flake. Yeah, I know, right? I tell myself, just popping on here and end up being here for a while. You're interesting.
All right, thanks, man. I wish I was more interesting. I feel like I
Steve Young.
don't have much to talk
He
about.
probably has a bypass in the truck.
I do. I got a bypass transponder, but my company's safety record's been getting messed up pretty bad lately by that stupid Arizona port of entry. So I've been getting pulled in quite a bit. It works both ways, man. It can tell you pull in just as much as it tells you to bypass.
Roberto Flores. Do drivers who transport milk make more? Or do drivers who transport petrol make more?
Yeah,
Flake.
yeah. Tanker gets
How
a
are
little
you
pay
anyway?
bump.
Nice to meet you.
All right, nice to
Steve
meet you
Young.
too, Flade.
Tell them to fix it.
Yeah, well, we got all these bad
Caroline
drivers,
Slockbauer.
man, that don't.
Thanks for following.
All right, thank you.
Marvin Chat. Joe Biden is buying a trucking company. Hunter is dispatch chief.
All right, let's not get into politics, all right? It's going to turn into a shit show if we start talking about ad
Brendan
hominem
H7.
politics, all right?
Do they really transport milk in those giant trucks?
Yeah.
Or just make us drivers feel better driving next to the tank? Roberto
No, they put
Flores.
milk in tankers, man.
Petrol drivers make more, you said.
Yeah, they do.
Marvin Chat. Okay. Flake. What speed are you going?
I'm going 65. Yeah, no, when politics comes up, it turns into a whole shit show, dude. And everyone starts just, calling names
Humor
and stuff,
37.
man. It gets so stupid.
I agree, politics always cause issues. Brendan
Yeah.
H7. That's a lot of milk.
Yeah, man, 40,000 gallons of milk. Not 40,000 gallons, but 40,000 pounds.
Boring bean. Yay, politics and religion.
Right.
Doomer 37. I'm surprised you haven't seen another car in a long time.
Right, and it's the road to Las Vegas, too. There ain't
Wait.
cars on the road to
How
Vegas.
much is it for a full tank?
Well, from empty, my truck has
Steve Young.
300 gallons.
That's when it became apparent that some people are sensitive.
Right.
Roberto Flores. Is it over 1,000 for a tank? Boring bean.
It can be,
So
yeah.
theirs is a spot in town to set up tables to sell things.
All right, cool. I have 300 gallons
Wait.
of fuel capacity.
People are Spanish.
It's the same distance going to California, but it's faster. I don't have the stupid California speed limit.
Flake. Guys, please let him answer each question and stop spamming the speech while he's trying to answer people questions, please. So please let Hick speak them. Comment your question.
It's all right, man. They can't control it. They can't time when their question comes out. I know how it is being a chatter in one of these things. Y'all chat away, man.
Cause I find it difficult speaking to Hick cause everyone is spamming.
People aren't spamming. They're just saying their piece. They're just trying to talk like everyone else is. It's not a big deal.
Marvin Chad. California Axel. Boring Bean. That's not spam Flake. Brendan H7. Imagine being Kenwood Flake. It'd be like that sometimes. Flake. Yeah, I know, I understand. I was speaking to you at the full tank.
Yeah, I got 300 gallons of fuel capacity, and fuel's about $3 a gallon right now. So empty to full, it would be about $900.
Is spamming different to trolling?
Well, spamming is a form of trolling.
Boring Bean. Yay, spamming is different from trolling. Brendan H7. Is it foggy out?
I think it's dusty. I think that's dust, man. I would be surprised if it was fog. It's like 80 degrees out right now. I'm getting shaken up, man. Come on.
Taz. Spamming is usually 1 or 2 words and you just keep hitting your send button after 2 or 3 words. William Jones. You young people with all your funny terms of speech. And A to B. Ever hit a deer?
23 skidoo.
Brendan
Yeah, I've hit
H7.
deer. I've hit a ton of deer.
Whoa, the lights of the city.
Yeah, we're
OTC.
here.
Thanks for following.
We're in Las
Boring Bean.
Vegas now.
That's a cool view. Is that Vegas?
It is Vegas.
Wait. No one ain't spamming what Gene trying to say when it's speaking. He's trying to answer someone speaks and then he stops, so that's why all he is saying is let Ken answer each question at a time, okay? Doomer 37. That's absolutely not fog. Marvin Chad. It's so dusty back here, Ken.
Right. Just bear with it, man. Just keep holding that plug in. You're doing a great job holding that plug back there.
Steve Young. I was going to wake up my wife, but then I remembered that even Satan needs rest, so I left her sleep. William Jones. Brendan H7. How at Marvin. Boring Bean. The chat is not timed.
No.
Reed Russell. Nah.
Right. Thank you, Reed. Welcome in, Reed Russell. I can see the Las Vegas sphere from here. I can't tell what it is. I think it's the moon.
Brendan H7. How and Steve AM. Taz. LOL Steve. I was
train.
asleep when my wife woke up and all hell broke loose. Then I learned she was only mad because I stole the blankets. William Jones. Heard there are slots in the elevators. Tan Pill like the know.
Maybe.
What is your truck brand?
Volvo.
Doomer 37. NYC is the city that never sleeps.
Yeah.
Reed
I've
Russell.
never,
I flushed the toilet 3 times. Boring bean. I just discovered that Vegas is Sin City.
that's what it is. I was trying to think about what its nickname was like that.
Marvin Chad. Ken Volvo with Cummins.
No, it's got a Volvo engine in it.
Boring bean. Yay, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right? That's a lie, though.
Roberto Flores. Volvo with that commercial doing the splits on top the trucks and the Volvos reversing. Rivetsid Rivetsid. Greetings from Germany.
All right, greetings. Welcome in.
Doomer 37. Volvo makes really good tracks.
It's okay, man. I mean,
Boring bean. Played you are typing in multiple icons and that would be considered spamming. Mark
well, I got
Palazzo.
them turned off,
You
so
and I
it's
minus
whatever.
15.
No, I'm on
Wait.
I-11.
What time is it for you over there, Ken?
Hey, it's almost 4
Palazzo.
a.m.
Is your NGN a V10?
No, it's an inline 6. It's a 12.8 liter inline 6.
Roberto Flores. With Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the splits on top of Volvo trucks. Boring bean. 86k seconds. Marvin
Oh,
Chad.
man.
What happens in Vegas, don't take it home.
Who'd you give 24 hours to? Maybe they weren't coming across the Texas beach. I don't know.
sounds amazing, man.
All right, thanks, dude. I don't
Brendan
believe or
H7.
disbelieve in aliens.
Isn't that why they had a flight for Vegas employees?
Yeah, that's why they gotta fly them in and out, because it's way too long of a road trip. They wouldn't get anything done. They'd spend their whole day
Yes.
driving there.
That's what I was gonna say, Kenwood. It's about 3 hours away. Roberto Flores. Or take Miranda flight, LOL. I think that's what they're called.
All right, it's
Amber
some
Dragoness.
female name, isn't it?
Employee plane leaves from the private airport.
All right. Yeah. I think the plane might leave from Harry Reid, actually. The airline has some, like, woman's name.
Amber Dragoness. Red Stripe plane.
Yeah.
Mary Ward. What are you delivering?
Soap. I think it's soap. I don't know. I have to go back there and take a look.
Brendan H7. Aliens are real. Most of the populace is just waiting for someone official to tell them. Roberto Flores. Those planes with a red line are the Area 51 flights. Taz. Janet Airlines.
Janet, that's
Brendan
what it was.
H7. But there is enough evidence. Doomer 37. You really know how to drive this beautiful vehicle.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while.
Flores. I think it's called Miranda Flights. Marvin Chet.
No, it's Janet.
It's shampoo. I saw it.
It very well could be shampoo.
Steve Young. He only has one pellet. He has a fear of carrying two. Roberto
Right.
Flores. Yes, Janet Airlines. Taz. They have their own terminal at Reed International Airport.
Really? That's wild. They probably have to, so they can keep the
John
people.
123 Canada
Private.
42. Hey, good morning.
Hey, morning, John.
John 123 Canada 42. 10. Brendan H7. at Mar. John 123 Canada 42. GM all. Roberto Flores. Employees can only fly there.
Right. I heard there's a bus stop, though. There's a bus stop at the Alien Jerky place at the intersection of US 93 and the extraterrestrial highway. So they get bussed in sometimes.
shut down. I had a Ken with me. Vicky Durham. Hi John. John 123 Canada 42. Hey at Vicky Durham. Mahmood Khan. Does it have a good interior?
Yeah, it's alright. The interior's just fine. It doesn't have a bad interior.
Brendan H7. I gotta get some sleep. Have a good ride everyone. Later Kenwood.
Alright, later on, Brandon.
Vicky
We're almost
Durham.
done anyway.
Hi Bean.
We just got a couple more minutes left until I get to my stop, and I'm gonna end the live.
William Jones. Ciao. Sakshi. Can I think that you want to sleep or not right now? Marvin
Well,
Chet.
I'm not done for the day
I am
yet.
calculating my logbook.
Cool. You gotta put on duty for holding that plug back there.
John 123 Canada
That's on
42.
duty activity.
GN at Brendan H7. Tan Pilipino. Face blue white eyes. Steve Young. Good night Brendan H7. Vicky Durham. Hi Steve. Marvin Chad. Yup yup LOL. Caroline Slockbauer. This was fun, thank you. Good night.
Alright, good night. Yeah, we still got about 15
Mahmood
minutes
Khan.
left.
I've been driving for 5,000 miles from the UK to Vegas.
Alright, it's a long drive across the ocean.
Steve Young. Hi Vicky. Mahmood Khan. E.
Alright,
Vicky
here
Durham.
comes Fremont Street.
Hi Caroline.
Get my
John
results right there.
123 Canada 42. Hey it's Steve Young. Sakshi. Ken what the name of its beautiful city?
Las Vegas.
Tan Pilipino. But I got to go now Keenwood.
Alright, later
William
on, man.
Jones.
Thanks for hanging out.
Missed it.
Well, here's Fremont Street right here. We're
Mahmood
coming
Khan.
up on it.
Are you stopping or making it to your final destination?
I'm gonna make it there. I'm really close to my,
Steve Young.
my final destination.
Hey John 123 Canada 42.
There's all the casinos on
John 123 Canada 42. Later at Tam Pilipino. Marvin Chad.
Old Town.
Got a call that a C-man at 9 a.m. EST 2 HRS to go. Roberto Flores. Guys swipe up and then come back to the live, and it takes you back to like an hour ago where he was driving before. It's crazy.
Oh, weird.
Mahmood Khan. I subscribe to your channel.
Alright, thank you.
Marvin Chad. Casinos.
Yeah, that's Fremont Street. That's the old strip right there.
William Jones. Where that shooting took place. Poor people.
No, that was on the strip. That was down at this thing called the MGM, or the Luxor, that big black pyramid hotel. There's a concert
Steve
venue.
Young. And then there's a lot of underground tunnels that are full of people living in them.
Yeah, there's
Detroit
drainage.
1017. Good morning, trucker.
Hey, what's
Roberto
up, man?
Flores. Where's the giant ball?
That's south of
Ozzy
me.
Baywatch. Winner. Night God. And the winner is Night God. Sakshi.
All right, congratulations, Sakshi.
Amber Dragoness. They live there until it rains.
Yeah.
Roberto Flores. The shooting with the bikers. the one with the guy from the window.
Yeah, that one. That was, the details around that one are real sketchy, man.
Mahmood Khan.
They didn't want
Where
to
did he
investigate
drive
it.
from and how many miles? William
I
Jones.
started in
Window. Sakshi. Ken 2.18K subscriber. Congratulations.
all right, almost a
Vicky Durham.
2.2 thousand.
Hi Baywatch. Taz. South end of the strip.
Yeah.
Amber Dragoness. He was in Mandalay Bay, right?
No, he was in the MGM.
Roberto Flores.
Maybe it was Mandalay.
Sounds like they planned it. Steve Young.
It was really weird. I don't know why.
Expensive cost of living in a poor lifestyle neighborhood there.
Yeah.
Mahmood Khan. Vicky Durham. Hi Taz. Marvin Chad. Everyone thought it was OJ did that shooting. OJ was released that day. John 123 Canada 42. Hey at Aussie Baywatch.
Yeah, they
Taz. Hey Vicky, good morning. John 123 Canada 42. Hey Taz. Aussie Baywatch. G'day Vicky Taz. Sakshi. John. Matt. Tony. Good morning Ken and everyone.
Hey, Tony, good morning.
Ethan Sites. Were you heading to have a good night? Sakshi.
right.
Hey Aussie Nightbot. Vicky Durham. Hi Tony. Aussie Baywatch. Thunderdome at Taz. Aussie Baywatch enters the Thunderdome against Taz, and Aussie Baywatch wins by dismemberment.
All right.
Taz. G-Day, Addy.
Man, I gotta get out of this lane. I don't want to exit on Craig Street.
Taz. He was shooting out of the Mandalay down into the concert venue.
All right.
Mahmood Khan. Did you know a recent shooting on a Las Vegas highway occurred on March 2nd, 2025 on Interstate 15 in North Las Vegas?
All
The
right.
victim, 21-year-old Jamie Zamora, was found deceased. Sakshi.
Yeah, it's not even rare, man.
OHHWW, really beautiful place with flickering lights. Robert Briss. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mahmood Khan. Wait, what highway is this?
This is 15. This is Interstate 15
Roberto
right here.
Flores. Is this the ghetto we were talking about earlier?
It would be if I got off the highway here and went south. There's fent zombies and people pushing shopping carts, all that kind of stuff around here. Especially this time of the morning. That's the only people that are out and about walking around.
Mahmood Khan. I'm on the highway, it's a blue Nissan Skylar. Amber Dragoness. My boys were born in Vegas, but it was getting crazy so we left, and now I get to enjoy trees and water.
Oh, that's cool.
Roberto Flores. So basically The Walking Dead.
Yeah, almost.
Steve Young. It's all ghetto there.
Yeah. Everything north of Vegas on the interstate is pretty bad. I'm going so far north that it's just warehouses up
Mahmood
here.
Khan. Can you honk to wake up the truckers? Please.
Well,
For it doesn't take much.
There you go. Woke up all the truckers at the truck stop. Wake up. Wake up, motherfucker.
Sakshi. Ken, Colorado distance is more than Arizona.
Yeah, cat litter. What? I don't know what. Oh, that's why I didn't want to.
Amber Dragoness. Weird. Steve Young. Meets mustard gas. David and dogs.
Okay.
In the 90s, I would stay at the King 8 truck stop in Las Vegas.
Oh.
Sakshi. Can you know any trucker who are use live stream as you? Marvin Chet.
Yeah.
Gets drive tires off ice. Taz. I missed it also.
Yeah, check out Ride Along Gang. He's a cool one, man. That's the one I usually watch. And there's
Roberto Flores.
Traveling
When
Paparazzi.
turning, do you always take 2 lanes?
Not always. Sometimes there's enough room to not have to do it. But if I have to, I will. I'm not going to run stuff over for no reason. Man, that motorcycle did not stop before making that right on red.
Taz. Good old Bobby and Lance. Robert Ritz. Do you know by Greg Trable?
That's the only 2 truck driving channels I watch. No. I don't know that channel.
Sakshi. Ken, where are you right now?
Las Vegas.
David and Dogs. Im was looking for another channel and came across yours.
All right.
Roberto Flores. That guy drunk and rushing home for bed. William
Ooh,
Jones.
Big Rick Travels.
Bleach and cat litter makes mustard gas. Just looked it up.
Oh, really? Wow. All right, everybody, let's get our goodbyes going because I'm about to end it. Thanks, everybody, for coming along for the ride. If you would so kindly leave a like before we end the stream. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see me go live
Sakshi.
next time.
Can I mean which is it place it is your truck stop or other? Tan Pilipano. By Kenwood.
Hey.
Sakshi. By Ken. Aaron Neiman. G'day mate, how's life?
Hey, life's good, but we're about to end this live stream, man. We're about to end it. Bye, everybody.
Big Rig Travels is actually out of Northern Illinois up by Chicago, and he doesn't do live streams.
Oh, okay.
He does premieres. Roberto
Oh,
Flores.
wow, that's weird.
Thank you, stay safe.
How does that work?
Steve Young. See you later, stay safe.
All right.
Amber Dragoness. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Marvin Chad. Let him go the plug. Robert Ritz.
All right, let the plug go. Tuck
Bye,
and roll,
stay
man.
safe. Aaron Neiman. Stay safe. Tan Pilipano. Bye. Taz.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good morning, Kenwood. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right, right on.
Honey Gaming.
I'll catch you there,
Chicago
too.
is cool.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. This is it right here.
Tan Pilipano.
Bye-bye.
I hope you have a good time.
I hope you do, too.